Hello guys and welcome to my new mini series where I will discuss the FPL prices for a specific team and I will choose the top 3 picks at the end of each episode. Today's team is none other than last year's Premier League champion Manchester City. If you enjoy this type of content and want to see more, please subscribe, like and leave a comment down below. My goal is to reach 100 subs before the start of the season. Now let's get into those prices. So, first of all, we're going to talk about Manchester City's goalkeepers department. Here, they have three guys, Ederson, Ortega, and this guy Stefan. Ortega is the new one who is from Hertha, Berlin. In this department, the only viable pick for me is Ederson. He's 5.5. He's cheaper than last year, where he was 6. But in my opinion, he's not such a good of a pick because, yeah, he may keep a clean sheet most of the time, but the bonus points and the save points are just not there for him. The other two guys, Stefan and Ortega, I think Ortega is the second choice goalkeeper and Stefan is the third choice goalkeeper. I think if not a major crisis in Ederson's performance or an injury, they just won't play. I mean, Ederson is there for most of the time. He has a nice injury record. He's being sent off just like never. So for me, the only viable option here is Ederson. Next, we're going to talk about their defensive department. Here we have more options, 9 options, which includes 2 youngsters who are priced 4.0, Ake and Zinchenko, who I left out of the main squad to say, because I think they're least likely to play. They're both priced at 5.0. And now we're going into the big guns. As already known, Walker is 5.0, who is a very good option in my opinion. If they don't sign anyone else, it will be a fight between him and John Stones for the back position, and I think Walker has the upper hand. In the center back position with Ake, they have 3 more guys, Stones, who is 5.5, Diaz and Laporte, who are both 6. The Laporte price is very interesting. We already knew the Diaz one, but Laporte is the same price as him, which makes him less likely to be picked because Diaz is, in my opinion, just the better guy. Laporte, in my opinion, won't be as picked as Diaz. And the final guy here is Cancelo, who was their top defender last year. He was picked basically all the time. He enjoys playing on the left, he enjoys playing on the right. He can do both. He likes to go forward. So for me, in this department and in the defense position, the 3 best choices here are Cancelo, Diaz, and Walker. Now, guys, we're coming to the big guns. I mean, the big guns. So here in the midfield department, we have a lot of options. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 options. Let's talk again with the least exciting to the most exciting ones. So we'll start with Lavia, Makati, I don't know how to pronounce it yet, and Palmer. Palmer is a great guy. He's a very promising youngster, but for now he may not have a lot of game time coming. The next 2 guys I'm going to discuss are Phillips, the Calvin Phillips, who is a new transfer from Leeds, and Rodri, who is now 6 million and just becomes even less likely to be picked. They're both there holding DMs, so in my opinion, they won't bring a lot of points. Next, it's Gundogan, who is 7.5 this year. I mean, compared to Bernardo, he's hell of expensive, and I don't think anyone is looking forward to picking him. He may leave now with Calvin Phillips coming. I don't know. He is not a good option for me. And the final guy who is not in my best selected team is Bernardo. He was a great option last year for a bit, but he just didn't stay consistent. He won them a lot of points, league speaking, and he won a lot of points, fantasy speaking. But for me, he is the sixth best option in the midfield for now, just for now. And now we go into the five guys which I would like to comment most about. The first one is Sterling. I'm going to start with him because he's most likely to leave before the end of the transfer window. He is rumored to Chelsea. If he goes to Chelsea, he'll become a hell of an option. But here with Pep Roulette, I don't think I'm and anyone should be spending 10 millions for him. The next option is Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish was, I think it still is the most expensive transfer in Manchester City's history. And his price of 7.0 million is very good. I think if he starts playing and delivering for Manchester City, he will be a great option. Then we go to Mahrez and Foden. I would like to speak for them as a whole because they're both 8 million. They can be a great FPL options, but if we're sure they're going to start, I mean, with the Pep Roulette, last year I picked Torres and he didn't see the field for forever. So I am pretty much a little bit scared to go to one of them. So yeah, but they are very good options for 8.0 if they stay consistent, if they produce points. And we know they will be there. And if Sterling leaves, that will leave a lot of space for them. Just we have to be careful if Bernardo Silva goes to the right wing as well, because he can play there and he can play there very good. And the last person that I'm going to discuss here is KDB. He's 12.0. He is expensive, man. I mean, expensive. This price is because he scored 4 goals on the, I think, against Wolves. Yeah, it's just not for me until I see what formation they pick, until I see if he plays as a 10 or as an 8. Ah, 12 million is a lot for me. But he's the most reliable guy from the midfield. You know that he will bring you points and you know that he will play 95% of the time. So yeah, don't cross out De Bruyne yet. And in my opinion, he's one of, if not the best option in the midfield. Will he join the top 3 positions from Manchester City? You have to stick to the end to see. And now we've reached the final position department, which is going to be the forward department. Manchester City has only 3 guys classified as forwards. So we'll go quickly through them. Delap, he's a very good guy. He's 4.5, but he's not a very good option with the arrival of Alvarez, with Haaland. I mean, he may pick an odd minute here and there, even if injury crisis to Haaland and Alvarez occur. I think Pep is going to go back to his post 9 tactic. So for me, Delap is an option. Even at that price, he will just take a Man City spot, which is so precious in this game. Yeah, sorry Delap, but it's a no from me and from most of the guys. The next guy I'm going to talk about is Alvarez. Alvarez is pretty good. He's a promising youngster, but for now he's that, a promising youngster. And with Haaland there, I think he comes on as a sub, which is fine, but not very good for a Man City player. And yeah, it's a no for me as well. And the final guy who is going to be discussed here is the most exciting one for me. It's Haaland. He's such a great footballer. If he manages to stay fit and if he adapts to the Premier League, he'll be a hell of an option in FPL teams. He will be most likely my main striker if he plays in the Community Shield against Liverpool. Yeah, we will get the most information about him there and about the main teams to say for Pep, but it's never a guarantee. But he's so exciting, and I can't wait to see him in play. Even though I don't support Man City, I like Haaland. He's a beast. And now let's proceed with the top 3 picks from Manchester City for the 2022-2023 FPL season. The first guy is going to be Joao Cancelo. The second option is going to be Kevin De Bruyne. And last but not least, it's Erling Haaland. Okay guys, we've reached the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, and give your honest opinion about it down in the comment section. This way, you help my channel grow massively. If you want to see more FPL related content, go and check out the other videos in my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!